So for the past few months, the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14 has been my go-to laptop for school-related tasks, programming and gaming. It's also the laptop I pick up whenever I'm leaving the house. And even though I still use the MacBook Pro for editing and work-related projects, I've been leaning more towards the G14 for daily tasks. So here is another day in my life with the G14 as a MacBook user after 6 months. Alright, today my first task is to have a video I just finished editing go live on YouTube. So I am basically working on the metadata, which usually includes the video title, thumbnail, hashtags, and researching a couple tricks just so the video hit the right audience. It would usually take roughly around 30 minutes to get everything right, and I personally just enjoy typing on the built-in keyboard of the ASUS G14. It feels tactile and satisfying, definitely the best keyboard I've used on a laptop. Alright, so good morning y'all. It's currently almost 11 o'clock. It's kind of like a slow start for me because I haven't gone to the gym yet. But actually, if you guys can't tell, I'm actually using a new microphone from this company, Saramonic, which is actually the sponsor of this video. It's light and easy to set up and provides a clean and clear audio quality for my videos. It's what I'll be using for the entirety of this video, and I genuinely feel like it sounds perfect for my content. It comes in a compact charging case that includes 2 microphones and a receiver for camera connection, as well as a USB-C adapter for those who film on a smartphone. The mic receiver has a display that gives you the flexibility to customize the audio input to your preference with features like output modes. You can choose whether you want mono or stereo and other features to mess around with. What I like about this mic is how easy it is to set up so I could start filming without wasting time. The microphone automatically pairs with the receiver as soon as it's out of the charging case. Then I can either clip it to my shirt or use the magnetic attachment for a cleaner look when filming. The best part is it comes with a lavalier cable that can be connected to the microphone and still captures good audio. This is perfect for a more professional look when recording, making the microphone less visible. And that's actually the way I've been using it in this current video. It has a long-lasting battery life for a full day of vlogging, and you can even opt for the Saramonic wireless camera adapter for filming convenience. I'll leave a link to the Saramonic Air wireless microphone in the description down below, so feel free to check them out. And a huge thanks to Saramonic for sponsoring this video. So today I'll be taking you guys through my usage of the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14. This is the one I've been using since, I would say, March. So it's close to almost 7 months. This is not the primary laptop I use. I still use my MacBook, but I've been going back and forth between both of them. And as you guys know, I'm still a student in college, so this is the laptop that I used to do all my schoolwork. I'm just going to be showing you guys how well it's been holding up, what are my thoughts about it for the past couple months, and if it's actually a good buy. Like, should you invest in this laptop and how it's gonna feel in the long run? Personally, I think it's a good laptop, although there are shortcomings, but we'll be talking about them. Now, in terms of specs, this is powered by the AMD Ryzen 9 series processor, and it has the RTX 4060 graphics card. I'm going to be upgrading soon. I'm currently trying to get another one from ASUS, which is going to be the 50 series and the G16, because I need a bigger laptop since it's going to be my mobile laptop. I think I need more screen real estate, but so far this has been holding up good. But I'm going to be showing you guys how it runs throughout the day. So right now I just uploaded a video on YouTube. Basically, I would do this on my MacBook, anything content related. That's what my MacBook is for. But today I'll be pushing this one through the limits, and the battery life is currently at 80%. And I tried charging it overnight and making sure it's full, but this laptop actually sucks at battery, but I'll be showing you guys that as well in this video. But right now, I'm just going to put this laptop to the side, close it. I'm just going to go to the gym. I need to go to the gym, and then when I come back from the gym, we're going to work on this laptop. Like, I'm basically going to work on my school. I have to do like my programming assignments and give you guys what my experience has been for the past couple months. So yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. I'm trying to see it. It's not a secret. Live with reason. I decree it. No degree. I couldn't G it. Still I made it work with my allegiance. Pledge my fallen souls. I had to grieve them. And when I'm at my lowest, it's when I need them. But I don't trip too much. I know they looking down.
Alright y'all, so it's been a minute since I got back from the gym. I just took a shower, stuff like that. So right now I'm about to head out because I am very hungry and I kind of don't have the time to cook anything right now. So as usual, we go to the coffee shop. So the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14 is going to be the laptop that I'm going to be using. Even if I wasn't making this video, it's the laptop I would have used because, like I said, it's what I use for my school and stuff like that. So right now the battery percentage is at 76%. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, by the way. Yeah, I uploaded a video this morning. Make sure you guys go check out the video. I think the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14 only weighs 3.5 pounds, I believe, or 3.2 pounds. So anytime I take this laptop along with me, it's very light to carry around. So I'm just going to throw it in, and basically that's it. As you guys could see, it's very lightweight. I could just, move around with this. It doesn't feel like I'm carrying too much, which is one of the things I like about this laptop. For the past couple months, it's been my go-to anytime I'm leaving the house because I like having my MacBook docked in the setup and always ready to edit and work. So this is the one I use when I leave. Alright y'all, so I'm currently going to the coffee shop right now. I cannot explain how hungry I am right now, bro. It's like ridiculous. I think it's because I worked out this morning, but that was actually my easiest workout since I got back to the gym. I only worked out for like 45 minutes. I'm just going to get like a breakfast sandwich, although it's currently 2:30 right now, which is crazy, but I don't mind.
Alright, so finally I've had something to eat, so I got to focus on my task. I haven't gone through my emails this morning, so I had to quickly look through my inbox. The G14 is automatically connected to the coffee shop's Wi-Fi because I come here quite a lot, and the network was actually solid with no lag. Responding to emails can get overwhelming sometimes, so I always prompt ChatGPT to fetch a professional response. I would usually split the display into two while I simply copy and paste as I proofread the messages. Viewing text on this display feels sharp and clear. I can easily retain detailed information from large documents without noticing individual pixels. The display is actually one of the strongest suits of the G14. Even though I didn't do anything on the creative side today, I actually enjoy editing on Lightroom and Photoshop on this 3K resolution display whenever I need to get work done on the go. It has a really nice contrast with accurate colors. Pictures look vibrant and punchy, so if you're a creative who is into editing and graphic design, the display of the G14 would not disappoint, whether it's color grading on videos or graphic text on pictures. Back to working on these emails. Like I mentioned earlier, I really enjoy typing on the built-in keyboard of the G14 as it actually feels better compared to the Magic Keyboard on the MacBook Pro that I'm used to. The trackpad is also responsive and smooth to navigate with. I don't really mind that it doesn't have the simulated clickers, to be honest. I have gotten used to it and it doesn't affect my workflow.
So it's been over, I would say, like an hour because it's currently 3:18 right now. So about like 40 minutes since I've been here, and I think my battery percentage was at about 75 and it's currently at 51, so I've lost like 25% of battery. What I've basically been doing is responding to emails, and that's basically it. I wasn't even typing the emails, I just gave ChatGPT the emails and it took care of it. So as soon as I get into like programming and stuff like that, I feel like it's going to be hitting the battery like crazy. Overall, it's been performing good. It's not hot, it's not warm. Now I think I'm going to get into my schoolwork and assignments, so let's get it.
Alright, so next up, I have to start working on my programming assignments. This class is called Principle of Operating System, which includes the use of Linux system. First thing I did is download the assignment document locally to my machine so I can read it in the Adobe Acrobat software. Like I said earlier, it feels clear to read documents on this display. So basically, we have to complete this assignment with either C or C++. I only know C++, so that's what I'll be using. But I'm not going to lie, let's be honest, we all use AI for assignments in 2025. Come on now. Anyways, I spent a couple minutes just trying to understand what the assignment is about and what needs to be done. Now, because it's a Linux based class, just setting up the assignment project can be a little pain. You have to make sure your folders are created properly in the virtual machine. The make file has to be accurately prepared, and and your code has to be executable in the school Linux system called Hopper. So basically I spent a couple minutes on that, running a simple hello world code to make sure it works fine, because it doesn't matter if my code is correct, I'll get 0 points if it's not executable. Next, I contacted my friend who works at Microsoft for a VS Code AI plugin I saw him use the last time I visited. It's basically an AI chatbot integrated into the code editor for debugging assistance and even writing your code for you. So yeah, I got that installed, started working on the assignment, run a couple tests, and everything seems to be working fine. The ASUS G14 handled all the work with no lag. The performance has been flawlessly reliable so far. It's about 4:26 p.m. at this time and the battery is down to 20%. Alright y'all, so it's currently 4:21 right now. I believe they are going to close in about 25 minutes, so I just want to keep you guys updated. So basically, I haven't really been coding, honestly. I've just been setting up the environment and everything for my assignment because it's due next week. So I basically just created like a test code, hello world, nothing too crazy, create the make file, and I think everything is working. So now I have to write the logic for the assignment. I read through the assignment. I don't really get it. I will try to understand it later on, but so far I'm pretty sure I already created a project basically and make sure the codes are going to be executable so I could write down the logic when I'm ready. But in terms of like battery life, the battery is currently at I think 20% right now. So I've been in this coffee shop since about like 2 o'clock, so that's about 3 hours, and I lose about 50 to 55% of battery life, which is not that bad. I'm actually quite impressed, but I didn't do anything crazy. I just checked on my emails, and I also basically do this whole programming assignment stuff. I still have to take an online quiz for this class. This class is called, what's the name of this class? I forgot what the name is called. Principle of Operating System. So it's CSCI 480. I'm just going to take the next couple minutes to take my quiz, and then I'm gonna go home, play some video games, and see how the laptop runs. Let's get it. I still have a couple online quiz that needs to be done, so I run up ChatGPT to handle that real quick. Basically stayed till the coffee shop was closing, then it was time to head home.
Ooh, yeah. Hola. Hola. International flex. She telling me this, telling me that.
Alright, y'all, so I am going back home right now. I would say I'm done with school for today, but for the sake of this video, I think I will spend the rest of the night coding. Oh, actually, I need to write some scripts with my for content and stuff like that. So maybe that's what I'll do for the rest of the day, or I might end up just finishing the assignment. But the assignment is not due until next week Tuesday, so I'm still good.
My girl, you know you better know when you really give it to me, so she whine nice, I had to let her know. Just keep it nice and keep it steady, so
Yo, so what's going on, y'all? Just got back home and I really don't even know what to do for the rest of the day. I'm not even going to lie, I'm actually tired right now and I'm feeling lazy. To be honest, by this time I should be done with like whatever I'm doing. I'm going to do away with the whole coding stuff. This video might actually continue till tomorrow. I am going to plan my short form content and basically try to film. So I have got some outstanding projects to work on, having some products that needs to be covered, so I spent a few minutes organizing my upcoming videos using Notion, which is what I use in tracking the progress of my videos. It's around 5:50 p.m. and the G14 gave a low battery warning, which means I'll need to plug it in if I need to keep working. Guys, so check this out. I'm currently just, charging the laptop. I need to just write down the videos that I need to script and work on for the next couple months. But every time I'm charging this laptop, it always get hot, bro. I don't know why. The other day, I was charging it and watching the video and it was just hot. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy. Obviously, I have programming projects running on the background. Nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of slow right now. I don't know what the flip is going on. Just a couple websites, my school, ChatGPT, and then right here Notion. Nothing crazy. Like,
just the basics, and this thing is warm and hot. I don't know what the flip is going on. Like, the performance is good, everything is fine, but it shouldn't be getting this hot every time, and it would get like really uncomfortable to like just do simple things like typing. Like, I'm not even playing video games, not a lot of memory is being used. I mean, kind of, but the CPU is technically just 6%. I'm not using the GPU at all. It's quite empty. It's just the memory, which I've used about 13 gigabytes out of 16 gigabytes. And I don't even know where that is coming from. But like I said, guys, I just have like Notion open, VS Code, and Chrome. And it shouldn't be getting this warm just because I'm charging the laptop. That's just crazy to me. I don't know. Following day, I had to continue working on my content, organizing the projects, keeping up with school-related tasks, and of course tackling the programming assignments. Now, I ran into a network issue while trying to access the project from the school Linux system, and apparently it wouldn't work with my home Wi-Fi for some reason, so I used mobile hotspot instead. I also had to restart the computer for it to work properly. I didn't have the time to figure out what the problem was exactly because the assignment was due, so I had to just log in as soon as I gained access to the Linux system. Now, I am working on the programming assignment, which is taking hours to do, even with the help of the AI plugin I installed. Although I encountered some bugs while I was at it, the good news is the G14 is very quick to execute my code. This makes it very easy for my workflow when debugging because most of my outputs were not matching the assignment requirements. So the last thing I want to worry about is a slow, unreliable computer, especially when the assignment is almost due. But thankfully, the G14 did not disappoint. Now, I am not going to lie, I'm getting tired of working on this 14-inch display alone, and the chassis is also starting to get hot and uncomfortable to lean my palm on while typing. So I had to dock the laptop to my setup and take advantage of my external displays. Apparently, there is not a specific number to how much display the G14 can power, but I'm using two monitors via a USB-C docking station, and it works perfectly, so that's how I'm able to finish the assignment. To end the day, I sometimes like to play FIFA on my downtime. The G14 has also been my gaming device for the past few months, and it actually handles gaming pretty well. There are no noticeable lags, gameplay is always smooth whether it's on the built-in display or an external display. FPS games are also very fun to play on this machine with consistent high frame pacing, and the only issue is how hot it gets with the fans being loud. Now, it's actually easy to ignore the heating issue because surprisingly, it doesn't affect the performance, at least in my experience. But personally, I avoid using the built-in keyboard when playing games because the heat gets quite uncomfortable. Overall, I think the G14 is a great laptop for both productivity, creativity, and gaming, especially if you're a student who wants a laptop that can do a bit of everything. The only drawback to me is the unreliable battery life, which shouldn't be a problem if you are okay with having a 180-watt charger with you at all times.